Hi, I'm Carmen Shammas. I'm your astrologer. Today I will talk about Wednesday, the 12th of August. Today is the day of the total solar eclipse. Actually, it passes through not many countries, just a few countries. Basically, starts with Eastern Russia, Greenland, Iceland, then Portugal and Spain. Of course, there's a shadow path also. I will upload the picture as you see in the picture, so you get an idea. The totality is around 5:46 p.m. Universal Time. Partial eclipse can be seen like around East Canada, Northeast United States, Europe, parts of Europe, Northwest Africa. Okay, so basically this is the path of the solar eclipse. I'm not talking about it much here, but there's an Arabic video. If you understand Arabic, I talked about the forecast for this solar eclipse and also for the month of August. And I said, if you understand, if you'd like to go to my video in Arabic and check it out, I said that things actually, the planet Earth actually would start rebelling, let's say. So basically, usually, as you all know, solar eclipses or even lunar eclipses, they cause some havoc around. And this solar eclipse precisely is a violent solar eclipse, and I said that, okay? And I said that, and I mentioned that the time the effects start reaching planet Earth, it would be around starting 10th of August. And precisely 10th of August, there was a horrible, destructive 7.4 earthquake in Colombia, which is my country, Colombia. And exactly in that area where I used to live. Now I'm living in Lebanon. And as I check the photographs, as I check Instagram, all the reports, total destruction. I talk to my family; they are fine, luckily, thank God. So anyway, there's still more coming. It's a violent solar eclipse. I hope nothing happens. In all cases, I just wanted to share this with you. Okay. So back now to the normal forecast for the signs. So today the moon is in Leo. We have a new moon in Leo, and there's a solar eclipse in Leo. So basically, on a personal level, let's say, it's a good day for the fire signs. Definitely, it's very empowered. This new moon, along with the eclipse, is totally empowering, but everyone on planet Earth would feel a little bit anxious or tense, because the vibes are really, really strong, okay? So it's up to us to take it easy. Maybe if you're out there and you just stop for a minute, you would feel as if there's a calm outside. I hope it's not the calm before the storm, but there's a calm outside, kind of a tranquility, of kind of silence or something. But I always hope that nothing happens. So basically, we all have to be careful, take it easy, and try not to flow with that vibe. So basically, it's a powerful day, empowering day, talking about the positive side. So it's an empowering day for the fire signs. That's Aries, Leo, also Sagittarius. In the second place, we're talking about Gemini and Libra. A bit restless, or maybe a lot restless, for Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, and quite slow. You need to be careful if you are Virgo. Okay, so let's hear the details for each and every sign. Aries, definitely, it's a very, very empowering day. You can move mountains, definitely. You still need to be very constructive with your work, with your thoughts, Take it easy. Don't precipitate. Today is not a day at all to precipitate into action because of the huge vibes, or effects of this solar eclipse. So please be careful, always stay alert, and definitely you have nothing to worry about because the vibes on a personal level are super great. Taurus, this can be an anxious or tense kind of day because of everything, the effects of the solar eclipse, because of the squares to your sign from Leo, also from Pluto in Aquarius. So you need to tread, you need to move cautiously. Don't be stubborn today. Try to be flexible. Try to keep a smile on your face. Whatever happens, stay away from reacting. This is not a day for reactions. Everything around us is kind of tense, so please stay calm. Gemini, this is a beautiful, very active day. It empowers you mentally and physically, totally. So you're totally empowered, or you can do almost anything. But this is the problem, Geminis. You need to stay focused. Don't scatter your thoughts, your energies. Stay focused. Take a deep breath before you say anything or before you take action. Don't agree to anything just like that. You need to take some time. Today is a very kind of impulsive kind of day, Everybody is hyper, although you don't see it, but definitely there is something out there. Of course, we can blame the solar eclipse. In all cases, just take it easy. You're totally powerful. You don't need to show any power, over others or influence over others. With a small smile, you can move mountains, okay? So enjoy. Cancer, I like this beautiful day on a personal level. You are totally empowered. Of course, this moon is your ruling planet and it's a new moon, and also it's an eclipse. So most probably you feel a little bit emotional or maybe a little bit anxious. Take it easy. Take a deep breath. It has nothing to do with you, this solar eclipse. You just feel the vibes, the energy around you. Use this energy constructively. Get your work done. Stay focused. This is what we have to do. All the signs, we have to stay focused today, and you will do great. Because planet Mars is now near your birthday, please be careful if you were born between the 22nd and the 24th of June. Leo, this is a very special day, a new moon in your sign. This is a new beginning for all of you, and it's a solar eclipse. So basically, Leos, they need to actually stay grounded. You need to stay grounded. You need to see the picture as it should be, not eclipsed. You have to be clear about your goals, about your intentions, and definitely you shouldn't precipitate into action. Definitely, you can move mountains. You can do almost anything you want. But because you have all this power, you take it easy, breathe, take a deep breath, and choose what is best for you. Beautiful day if you know how to handle the great energy that surges inside you. Okay, so stay calm, enjoy, have fun, don't overwhelm yourself with chores. Virgo, this can be a slow day. My advice to you is to take it easy and don't rush. Just take it easy. No need to feel tense or anxious about anything, people talking about an eclipse or whatever. Just take it easy. This eclipse may make you feel at a certain moment a bit tired, a bit lazy, and a bit sometimes disappointed with whatever's going around you. You may feel a little bit sick if you are already sick. So please make sure that you don't over exaggerate, your work, your schedule. Take it easy. This is a day to relax, actually. This is a day to do nothing. If I were you, I would just stay home, enjoy my day, little chores, little tasks, easy stuff. This is what I would do. This is an astrological advice. If you're traveling, if you're on the road or whatever, on vacation, make sure that you're always alert. Look out for your belongings and for your bookings, and stay focused. Libra, I like this beautiful day. Is totally active, very active. Venus is in your sign. You have a trine from Uranus and Pluto. So you are actually empowered with or without an eclipse. Actually, this eclipse empowers you on a social level, meaning it brings out the good skills that you have, the good traits that you have, your charm, your beauty, the way you handle things, your social skills also. So basically, this is a day that can be very successful. And you can also, if you want, join teams. okay, because this would be a great day. If you feel that there's something wrong going around, people are a bit faster than usual, maybe you can blame the solar eclipse. In all cases, stay calm and don't flow with any negative vibe. Scorpio, this is the day of a solar eclipse, and it squares your sign from the 10th house, and we have Pluto squaring your sign from the 4th house. So definitely you need to stay grounded. Stay grounded with positive thoughts. Don't rush into action. Take a deep breath and stay positive as much as you can. This is a day that actually on other days would be fine, except for the solar eclipse, the eclipse basically, because the eclipse usually sends or make us feel a little bit restless. The vibes, the energy of the eclipse, you can feel the calm before the storm. And I'm talking not about a personal level, I'm talking about the earth, as I said, as I mentioned in the introduction. So basically, you need to stay calm. You already have two squares to your sign. So please stay calm. Don't be stubborn. Try to be flexible, even if others disagree with you. Just forget it today. Just drop it today. Try to enjoy a calm day. This is my advice. Sagittarius, a beautiful day, totally empowering. Of course, you have trines from Leo and from Aries, which will actually uplift your mood. This is a day for completing things, for doing things, for executing things, for reaching goals and ending some issues, some tasks, some paperwork. So this is a good day that will help you. The solar eclipse has nothing to do with you, basically, although you may feel anxious and tense because the whole atmosphere, the whole vibes around the planet Earth are actually tense, So what you have to do is take it easy. Please don't risk it this today, although you are okay. But maybe people around you are not okay. Maybe they're anxious, they're nervous, or maybe they're worried, or whatever, for whatever reason. So please stay cautious, stay away from negative places, negative people, and try to enjoy your day at work or with family or even on vacation. Capricorn, this is a long, busy day that needs you to pay attention to your paperwork, to your details, to your money, to your budget, whatever. This is a solar eclipse moving around. It throws or spreads like a tense kind of energy. So actually, you're not basically involved in it. It has nothing to do with you, but the general vibe on planet Earth has to do with you. It's not the solar eclipse in Leo, it's the solar eclipse per se. So basically, everybody, everyone, everything, the vibes around us, okay, all of us kind of tense. So anything may happen. So you need to stay calm, you need to stay firm with your work, determined. Go for your work, do whatever you can. You have great energy. We all have great energies today. So you can do whatever you want. But remember, some people are quite tense and anxious. So try not to fall into the trap of their anxiety. Aquarius, this is not the right day to look for trouble. This is not the right day to look for problems. Already you have a solar eclipse per se opposing your sign. You have Pluto in your sign. So you don't want trouble at all. You're the last person who should look for trouble. You should actually stay away from trouble. Wherever you think there's a little bit of a risk or of a problem or a row or maybe difficulties with someone or conflict with someone, just move away. Okay? So basically, this is a day where you should handle this energy in a positive way. Don't involve, don't take part of it. Okay, just remove yourself, go away, bye bye, see you later, with a smile on your face, and you can handle that issue later on. So today is a day to be calm. You have your own power, you're totally empowered. Maybe you can even be more empowered than others. And if you really need to do something, you can do it with a smile and you just finish and just leave happily. Now, because we have this solar eclipse opposing your sign, you definitely need to pay more attention to your relations. Okay, so please be careful with them. Don't provoke anyone. Don't look for trouble with your loved ones or people in authority, or don't break any laws. Pisces, this is a fine day. This solar eclipse actually falls in the house of health and work, which means that you may feel a little bit tired, exhausted, just for doing nothing at all. So you really need not to overwhelm your schedule. You just need to take it easy, stay away from trouble, stay healthy, mind and body, and do whatever you need to do. Some people around you may feel anxious or tense because of the general vibe on the planet. So just stay calm, don't engage, stay away from problems, try to have some fun, and go back home if you want and do whatever needs to be done with ease and with no problems. This is how you should spend your day. So enjoy. Wrapping it up with Born on the 12th of August. This is a very important, very tricky, and very beautiful year. It depends how you handle the energy of two important factors, the solar eclipse and also the beautiful effects of Jupiter walking with you during this whole year. So Jupiter actually will invite you to start something different, or maybe you grow, you mature and prosper with your work, with your studies, with your personal life, or even financially. Whereas the eclipse may actually impose on you at a certain moment certain conditions where you need to improve, work harder, or maybe try to solve issues in a very flexible way. The eclipse actually highlights certain problems that you may have, in case you have problems on the personal level. So if your relation is not easy, unsettled, and has problems, probably it can pass through difficult moments and reach a separation or maybe even a divorce. Same thing also applies for work, for studies, your social life. So this is something that you really need to work on and protect and even value more. So this is a tricky year with great possibilities, let's say, great choices to make your life easier, happier, and even better. I hope you make the best decisions. Wishing you all the best. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.